All right, right arm. Now, right arm, we're going to use a combination of these. So I'll start with the object selection tool. And you can see that I kind of run into an issue because I'm also going to select this other arm. You can see it's kind of selecting both. Now there's a couple of ways to work with this. I could, up here where it says mode, I can choose lasso. I could also use the magnetic lasso on this. All right, it does a pretty good job, but you can see that there's still some odd objects here that we don't like. So I'm going to go in and use the quick selection tool. Now, if we look a little bit closer to this, you can see that there's a plus in there. And the plus means that you're going to add to the selection. Well, I want to take away. There's two different ways of doing this. You can click up here and go to subtract. Once again, a lot of space to go back and forth with. Or we can hold down on the Mac the Option, PC the Alt key. You can see it goes from a plus to a minus. And then whenever you're subtracting from something, you want to kind of go from the out, click down, and then just sort of drag in. All right, same thing in here. I'm going to just zoom in some so you can see that. I've got these two areas, so I'm going to shrink this down, clicking on that bracket key, holding an Option, and go even a little bit smaller with this Option. All right, so that I took a little bit of that, so I'm just going to push in there. And then this is even smaller. Maybe I shrink it down even more. Zoom in. And then once again, Option. Oops. If it doesn't work, you can always Command Z to undo. Option. All right. And there we are. All right, same thing here. We're just going to, and this is, a lot of these have been kind of set up to make it a little bit easier for you. This is going to happen more times than not, where you're kind of doing a little bit of back and forth between both of them. All right, and right there. Okay, so zoom out. Looks like I've got everything there. Oh, a little bit less there. Same thing, Option, and then just going from the inside out. Option. There we go. Okay, perfect. So this is a little bit more difficult, but I believe in you. You can do it. Command C after all that hard work. Come in here. Command V. V to move. All right. And then let's close that one up.